Alright, welcome back everybody to some more Stoneshard. As promised, continuing off without sleeping in game, and without sleeping off game either, for that matter. We are gonna go and sell that brandy as I promised. In here, trying to squeeze every bit of coin out of the town right now, so that we may afford some of these awesome treatises that have been spotted in the merchant inventory. He literally spawned the two only treatises that I could imagine myself desperately needing in this playthrough. So I really will attempt to play on today until I can get both, which means I may have to record like several episodes in a row here. But I'm up for it. Yeah, I'm gonna do it. That would be so perfect. Getting those two. I'm going to prioritize Athletics 2 if I have to choose, because we've never had that one before, while the treatise for Athletics is... Sorry. The ranged treatise would give me... Words are really hard. Would get me the suppression stance, which is amazing, and we probably honestly need it. But I will really, because if we've never had it, I will prioritize it. I'm gonna have to repair. I am gonna check my leavings. I want to check this here, so let's do it. Arrows. Oh, did I? Oh. 20 arrows. Let's buy out the arrows again. Running around in time here actually it makes it so that ranged treatises might respawn, but like reshuffle. So I shouldn't run around too much, and I need food. Food I didn't buy either. I also desperately don't want to spend any money right now because we are trying to save money out for those treatises. Tricky. But I mean, we cannot go out into the wilds with without repairing. All right, I will buy one more drumstick here. And then go. Medical supplies, lockpicks. We even have more lockpicks, and I bought up to the 4 healing cells again, which is a good amount, but also the safe play. Let's study the shield again a little bit, because I didn't really look at it. Not really. Like, it lowers my dodge. Lowers my energy restoration skills. Energy cost is increased, which actually matters quite a bit. How much does this one skills energy cost? Plus 15. So we lowered our skills energy cost overall. And the block, power, and chance went up quite a bit. 3 protection is not to be scoffed at either. Right, we've got 5 protection now, so we went from 2 to 3. Just to 5, so that was more than a double of our protection. Alright, we're going back to the same dungeon we were in the previous episode, and I will go for this penny bun over here because every bit of food matters right now. I forgot to cook the penny buns that we have, but now I don't want to run back. Like, it's fine. We are gonna make it, I'm sure. Now, we've been on this tile multiple times in this recording session, and it's entirely possible that there's both still a bear and still wolves here. Okay, so I'm getting really annoyed now. If I click here and I spam click with my mouse, he does not stop moving. If I move here and I click spacebar, you hear me hammering spacebar, he does not stop moving. That, I think, is new. Why is that happening? He's committing to the moves. Is that something that I can turn off? Because I need to be able to break my movement if I spot an enemy. Like, that is really, really bad. Show hints? No. So, the other thing I can do is to simply not use my cursor and simply move with my keypad. Numlock. But look at that, that's really slow. So that's not what I want either. Alright, but I can't click here and then stop his movement. Okay, I did there. No, I can't. That is so frustrating. So I need to click here. A wolf is attacking a boar down here. Alright. We don't want to get involved. I would have loved to spot it so that I get to see... No. They're coming up here? How did they hear me from that? No. So I gotta make small incremental moves is what we take away from it. It is decently fast when I do this, but apparently I can't make the long moves like I usually do. I'm not sure why that is. That's definitely been changed. Oh god. Yeah, that's so frustrating. Okay. I'm gonna go and write that on the Discord immediately after this episode. I'm not sure. Maybe I've never... I can run multiple runs now on Stoneshard because there's save slots and stuff. So maybe after this episode, I will go in and start up another run and just do some testing to see if this is consistent on or something that might be up right now. I'm not sure, but that's definitely not okay. No, see now I managed it. Sometimes it allows me to stop the movement. No, see now it's allowing me to do it. Which is how I remember it. Okay. Keejchen is not satisfied. Oh no, it didn't reshuffle the dungeon. You're kidding me. I thought we had understood this mechanic now. Well, I'm gonna go and fight the boss then. So that we can get the quest reward. Oh, that's so bad. I wanted to reshuffle the dungeon. That was the entire point. God damn it, I never get what I want. Keejchen not happy. I'm not even sure we can beat this boss, so this could be the end of the run right here. Pick up the meat, so we have some more food once we leave this dungeon. Now we have wasted time coming down here because it's basically wasting time when we don't get anything off of it. I mean, we can pick up this loot that I've left behind, but it's really low. So he was already angered, and he's right there. I could attempt to get him to the trap upstairs. I've never done that with bringing people onto the next floor to then lead them into a trap, but I think that is the right call with him in particular. So we managed to pull him up here, then we move. And right off the bat, he is dealing so freaking much damage to me. Yeah, we stunned him. Perfect. Then I think we have him already. Because he can't catch up to me. In fact, he is spending turns debuffing me. So the trap is over here. Gotta do that move. I think that is the right call. For sure. But I'm frustrated already by this episode a lot. So yeah, at least we got to do this. That's nice. I mean, that will result in his death, surely. How can I lose when he's standing on a trap? If I lose now, I mean, then I don't know what to say. Oh, we even got a crit in. And switch. Elusiveness. And then he did an attack, or like a spell instead, so we didn't get to do anything with the elusiveness, which is too bad. 41. I'm dying. Oh, Lord, I hate this. Alright. Let's have a look at the damage. Oh, and look at how close I am to leveling. Oh, Jesus. What can I do? I should probably hit him to make him die faster. Surely he will be dying now. Oh god, he's not. I'm dying, guys. And yeah. I don't know what to do. He's dealing 26 damage to me on a turn like that, so one more hit and I'm dead. I can't do anything to prolong the fight. I can kick him away. The kick has a 67% chance of me not dying this turn. And then he will step onto the trap and take a ton of damage. I'm gonna kick him. He doesn't have, I checked before, there's no knockback resistance. He's got 2 leg injuries. Can't believe that even with the trap, I'm still dying. I'm gonna have to try to kick him. I got second win up. I didn't manage the kick, and he didn't die from the trap either. 13%. Surely if I hit him, he will die. Oh, wow. I don't want to talk about it. We got it, but I'm not satisfied. Mostly annoyed now that the dungeon didn't respawn. That's really bad. We're getting a perception for the ranged. And accuracy, which is important. Once we start leveling into archery, though, we get the aim ability, which is gonna offset a lot of our bad accuracy. Oh, and I should maybe just, before I do anything else, apply a splint here. Drink. Alright. And we will be going back to the town to deliver the quest. Probably buy one of the treatises. Cook the food and stuff like that. And then go to the other dungeon in this episode. But I'm really frustrated. I'm sorry if it's showing too much. Oh god, I can't believe we almost died with fighting him on a trap. I think we gotta go with range damage all the way over. Like, more perception is what I'm saying. Because if I am determined to fight the troll basically only in range, which is sort of the point that I'm getting to, then it will be only perception that matters at that point. At least I'm getting one more. Can't hurt. Okay, and he didn't drop any good loot, but of course we have to go down and check his chest. Alright, let's do that. Focus on the good stuff. We might get some cool loot down here. And we are getting the quest reward for killing him. But of course, what I should have done, in hindsight, I didn't know that we were so close to leveling. Now I can't move at all. Okay. Now I can move. I'm getting frustrated again. Like that. I mean, we got to move again, so I'm not sure what's going on. Everything seems to be really janky today. Maybe I'm tired? I don't know. Yeah. Anyway, I lost my train of thought. We get a better hat. That's one protection. Alright. And we got another silver aquamarine ring, which is definitely better than the copper ring. And a golden nugget, which is worth money. Alright. A pyromantic treatise 1. Okay. It is worth bringing back. And a range treatise 1. Okay. Straw. Okay. That improved my mood a little bit. I don't want to be the grumpy old man. I really want to be the high-end, energetic YouTuber that gives you guys all the positive thoughts. So, let's try to focus on the good stuff here. Mainly that everything seems to be working now. And so the train of thought that I lost before was that I should of course check my XP every once in a while, and then knowing that we were this close to leveling, I should have just killed the wolf before coming back into the dungeon so that we would have leveled. But I thought that we would have a whole dungeon to farm on before the boss, right? So I didn't think that we would end up going directly for him. Yeah. It's fine. It worked. We got good loot. We'll go to the town, and then we are heading... Are we heading to the Sullen Tomb? I'm not so sure. It's the Sullen Tomb problem with that. It's even... I think that's even more difficult than this dungeon here. And so... Going there at level 4 is really risky. We will bring a mace, of course, which kind of offsets a little bit. But it's really damn risky. Forest Viper is spotted, Wolf is spotted. Okay, let's make sure that we don't run into a flock of wolves, or it's called a pack. I know. I don't see the snake either. So we spotted the snake before it spotted us. That's not a first, but that's very rare. Let's see again here. I cannot. Okay. See, sometimes I can stop the movement. Sometimes I can't. Yeah. I don't know, man. The problem if it's not consistent, then I can't rely on it, and then I shouldn't do long moves like this. Now we're in town, so it doesn't matter anymore. But yeah. And spacebar, now it works. Not sure what happened before. It might. So I had a thought that it might have been because there was some wolves fighting a boar or chasing a boar somewhere on the map, and then that sort of messes with it because technically there's a combat ongoing, and then it won't allow me to do stuff normally. That could have been it, but again, still, it's the same principle. If I can't rely on it and know what's going on, then I can't really. Yeah, but I can't rely on it, which is bad. So let's cook our food here and prepare. I'm not sure what we're doing. I think I will go to the dungeon. Oh, no. Show me your goods. Buy my alcohol. Here. Gold nugget, copper ring. Buy that treatise now. Oh, we need to go and deliver the quest. There we go. So, we get one treatise at least. And we will buy the athletics treatise too. Sell the other treatises to him. Don't sell the wrong one here. And I didn't. That would have been cause for reloading if I had sold him the treatise back before reading it. Alright. Oh, he's got a warbow available, but nowhere near. So now we want to save up for range treatise 2, which is 1900 gold, which means we need to make 1200 gold before he reshuffles his inventory, which I'm just gonna say it out loud. I don't think that's possible, but gosh darn it, I'm gonna try. And so the way to do that is, of course, to go to the toughest of the dungeons, more than anything. So yeah, that will be what we are doing. Oh, the hat didn't need to be repaired at all. Okay. Should we make another? No. So when I'm trying to save up money, the answer to should I use money on something else should be a very clear answer, no. Oh, and I forgot something in the tavern. Guess what? A mace. So we gotta go back to the tavern. It's fine. This is why we have stored good maces. It's actually not the reason why, but now I'm happy that I did it. I confess I forgot about this. But I'm glad I remembered before I went to the dungeon again. So, reinforced club or the cursed merciless spiked club. What's the difference? The cursed one will not allow me to use a bow. But the bow is not good against the skeletons. So maybe, even though I just put a point in ranged, maybe the cursed merciless club is the right call. Daze chance, accuracy. This one comes with more crit chance and crit efficiency, and then even more crit chance down at the bottom. No. The crit chance at the bottom is already calculated into the crit chance up at the top. It comes with 4% knockback chance, which I think will stack with the knockback chance from my kick. But I don't know that for a fact. Just as a guess. There's a smart choice and a less smart choice here. The bow does so little damage to the skeletons, but it does do some damage, and it will do more damage than the difference between the two maces. Yes. So this mace is the right call. Look at him with that mace. Looks good. So do we need to buy more food before we leave? Leaving town, trash tables means to refill our water skin. We have medical supplies. No, we used a splint and dropped one, I think, in that dungeon. So let's go and buy more splints. We also need actually an identify scroll. So this time I will buy it and just drop it outside the inn. I will buy another healing salve. Oh, I shouldn't spend the money, I suppose. There, now I did it. It has been done. And that means that we can more reliably stay in the dungeon for longer. Also the reason for buying up to 3 splints. Just drop the identification scroll here. It will be here when I get back. Get out the bow. Check everything twice. To make sure we don't have to come back. I think we're good. Yeah. Let's try to make this still a productive episode. And before we go to the Sullen Tomb, I did want to go to this point of interest here on the way. So let's do that. It's one west from this tile we are about to enter. And here's another grave to dig up. I'm definitely going to do that. We had good loot out of the last one. And we are trying to drop sanity and morale. No, just sanity, not morale. But morale is high, so it's fine. And it would be better if... Oh, you know what? In fact, we are going to the point where the shovel is needed. So let's try to remember where this little shallow grave is. And then go and buy a shovel. I keep... With the mage, we had the cursed sword, so I could never have bought a shovel and used it. But now, I think it's time to buy a shovel. We just found a grave on the way. That was pretty lucky, because that reminded me that we should buy a shovel. Hopefully it isn't too expensive. 48 gold is pretty affordable for what it might do. Okay, apparently now I'm locked. I can't put it in my inventory. And I can't put it back. Okay, I could put it back. I swear I'm trying to make the best of everything here. Let me pour some coffee. Maybe I'm getting tired, grumpy. Oh, I'm out of coffee too? You're kidding me. Worst day ever. Not really. I'm having a good time. Stoneshard is always a good time no matter what you do with it. Alright, we weren't super lucky with this particular grave, but hopefully the graves at the graveyard will have some nice rewards in it, and we are going to dig up all of the graves. Should be fun. Hopefully we don't arrive at night, because as much as I would love to kill the ghouls for XP, right now we are more focused on getting some money so that we can afford that particular treatise, and the ghouls, while not that difficult, but they will slow me down and they might actually force me back home, which we can't afford that time loss. So I would have to fight them if I want to stay outside and loot, right? Loot graves. So I think I want the taking aim in a different spot, because I remember with Durbin I had it in spot 2, and I end up clicking it a lot. So I gotta shuffle my stuff around, and I still angered 2 guys here, despite my best effort to not do that particular thing. Alright, so far so bad. That's actually really, really bad. That should not happen. But somehow I made it work anyway, and in order to save time, I have now decided to fight them on uneven terms. Use a dodge here, then seize the initiative. Okay, got him. This worked out really well because he sort of came to us, this archer guy. And he just stood there and took it. Alright, that was lovely. Next guy is coming in. Get out the bow. Aim. Murder. And he's bleeding from that one shot, so now we're doing great. Alright. Go Yorgrim! That was lovely. Like that lightened my mood a lot. That's just that little bit of victory here. Oh, we find a magic sword here, which is kind of interesting because it's a bad sword compared to the crude falchion, but then this one has a blue enchantment on it, which may, you know what, it's not gonna make it better. Not even with the best blue enchantment I can think of. Like, you can get up to like 3 extra sort of magical damage, and then that would be make it better than a non-enchanted crude falcon, maybe. Still only maybe. But then I should bring it, I suppose, from this point here. Just instead of these arrows, so that's fine. It's not a bad find. It's just, if it had been like a crude falcon, for example, that would have been amazing. But then, yeah, I'm complaining too much, obviously. And I would love to enchant it. Or not enchant it, but identify it. Okay, we find a henbane here, which is also really nice. But dropping splints now. Dropping a sword. Okay, we can drop these nails, maybe just eat some food, but we're full up on food. The henbane is a nice consumable. I'm dropping this penny bun. I know I could just go over and cook it, and I should have done that before I left that little camp, but now it's not going to matter because we have a henbane with us instead. And then there's another one. But nope. And we are going to try. I'm not mad. I guess I shouldn't be mad. I didn't mean to click the boar, but we managed to land a crit on it. Not a crit, but it's still dying. Yeah, we killed it. Gaining 5 XP. We can't use. Then it drops some really nice meat, of course, that we can't carry. Yeah, I can't find the room for it. Is it better than 2 penny buns? Probably is, but then I would have to go back down to roast it, and it wouldn't make the difference in whether or not we have enough food. So it's a no. We'll take the 5 XP it gave us. It's fine. So, all is well. And there's a good chance that we die to the boss. I'm aware. Pretty good chance, in fact, that we die to that boss. But I'll be careful. I would hate to have to go back. I don't want to farm that particular dungeon. That's not part of the plan. So it's tricky, right? We arrive during the day at the graveyard. That's lovely. So then we will start digging graves up. Okay, that goes really fast when you have the shovel. That is lovely to see. Only 2 in that time, okay. Let me go over by the door to the dungeon and drop the loot that we are bringing back home, but don't leave right now. Like so. We'll also one stack of arrows that I will bring inside, but just in case we need to carry more up there. This is bad shoes. Anything else? Aren't that many graves. 2 more over here. More loot. A purse with money in it. Okay. That was quite nice. That paid for the shovel. So now we have made money with it. And I think there was a tooth in this grave down here that I didn't grab for whatever reason. Oh. I grabbed bone. Is that it? I mean, okay, I can't complain. That was nice, but there's more down here. And the richer you get, the more you want. That's how it goes. Okay. Yeah. Oh, and then there's a free shovel. Why can you buy a shovel if there's always a shovel at the graveyard? That I think they gotta remove that. I understand why there's a shovel here, because it's a graveyard. But really, that seems kind of silly. Makes me feel. It just makes me feel like I wasted my money, basically, which I suppose I did, if you look at it that way. Alright, we will do these things on the way out. No reason to bring them inside. Now we need to make a boatload of money, so we gotta have some luck here. And also, by the way, not die. Not dying would also be a pretty nice thing to do. Why did I lockpick that door? Well, because we have... Ooh. This is tricky. If I want to use that trap, I need to destroy both of these sarcophagi. Which is probably worth it, because this dungeon is hard. And this would solve it for us, basically. Let's check over here before we... Oh, and there's a chest already. Here's a downside. I will have to use this weapon to bash the chests with, and I don't know if I have repaired this one. I didn't repair my main weapon. Okay, I'm going up to grab that sword, and it's probably not good for destroying sarcophagi, but I don't want to destroy the mace. The shovel is also usable for that, I think. Oh man, I can't believe... How much does this one do? 15 to the... Oh no, it's cursed! Oh, so I have to go back. I found it at a bandit camp. I didn't think it would be cursed. Oh no! Oh lord! So I have to go back to the town then, because I can't fight this dungeon with this sword, for sure. Worst Stoneshard episode ever. Keejchen is in a bad mood, complains, and then makes all the mistakes. I hope you guys are enjoying it anyway. Maybe some of you are taking some sadistic pain, joy from all my complaining. Yeah, we've got to bring the clock back as well to repair it for sure. Let's see. The shovel we can then sell if I bring it back. Let's just loot whatever we can here so we get some more loot out of this particular run. Like, there's no way I'm fighting this this dungeon with this sword, which may be awesome, you don't know. But not knowing is part of the deal of why we are not doing it. That's one thing. And also it's a sword, which is bad against skeletons compared to a club. I mean, the thought struck me that it might be cursed, but then I immediately put it out of my mind, because we didn't find it in one of those magical, like, undead dungeons. And so I thought, there's no way it's gonna be cursed. You're being paranoid. Like, I could understand if we dug it out of a grave, but we didn't dig this one out of the grave. It was from the bandit camp. And the worst thing is it's gonna sell for nothing. Because it's just one of these homemade... I think it's called a homemade sword, even. Man. We never get anything done. We passed 2 entire days, and I think we are about to see that merchant reshuffle his wares. So at this point, I'm really doubting Rabbit becomes hostile. Forest Viper. Where is it? Here. Okay. Elusiveness. Then cease the initiative, because apparently that's necessary now. Good. And we won't die from that. Now we just gotta be real careful. I thought that was a bear. Oh boy. I also picked up something as an action in that combat, if it had been a bear. Now we have a wolf that becomes hostile down here. Man, the troubles, they just never end. Oh god, oh lord. Another pack of wolves. One step at a time here. Careful now. We have a bad weapon. And we can for sure not use it now, because it's... Not only is it probably not as good as a crude falchion, but it's also gonna deny me using the bow. So even if it had the most awesome curse on it, I would not use this weapon. It was only if it had a really good blue enchantment on it. And so I'm not even gonna identify it. I know it's a curse and it looks cool, and in theory I would, in any other case, I would identify it for you guys and my own curiosity. But because we are desperately trying to scrape together 1900 gold, I cannot pay 50 gold for an identification scroll. And you know what? The town is closed, so we are gonna have to go and sleep at the inn, which is again just a loss of money. And here's an identification scroll, which I've just said it. I'm not gonna be using it. I'm gonna put it in my chest. Actually, it was for the potion in the chest. Because I kept forgetting to buy an identification for this one here. Potion of Frost. Freezes. Alright. Should not have identified it in this episode, because clearly this whole episode is cursed. Let's put in the purse. And I don't think there's anything else that needs storing, but I can't sleep. No, I need to go and buy a bed. Which means more money lost. Before we get to that, I don't think... I mean, I have basically lost hope that I will get that treatise before he reshuffles his inventory, but by the gods above, I will try. We will go and check whether he still has it. I would love to know if I need to hurry, or if I can relax and say, okay, it didn't work. And most of my food is about to rot, so we also need to buy more food. So let's go and see if he still has that available. I'm also going to have to sell some items real quick. Oh, we needed the disenchantment scroll to get rid of the sword. Do you by chance have one? No. Oh, he has reshuffled his inventory, so no, we did not get the ranged treatise at all. Okay. So that takes a load off my chest at least. Now we don't have to sprint around to get stuff done. But that is too bad. I got the athletics treatise at least. That was the important one. So they were arguably both important. Disenchantment scroll. I guess now we aren't in a hurry. Let's just enchant the cursed item. Cursed Steady Homemade Sword. Comes with 18 slashing damage to the 24 of a crude falchion. There is no way I would ever use the sword. I mean, then the skill's energy cost is lowered by 4%, so you could say, okay, maybe it's fine. Oh, no, that is because it comes with a enchantment down below that lowers it by 9. So it's actually plus 5% skills energy cost, but then look down to minus 4 from that. Then block power plus 2. Yeah, no. It's just a no. So bye-bye. And now we also get to repair our club, which was important. So now we can take it slow. I'm still gonna... How long is this episode? It's gonna be a long episode, guys, but it's been... I want to get something done in this episode, other than just killing one easy boss. Can't end it on a low note like that. Maybe we can end it by dying, if I play poorly in that other dungeon. That's still a possibility. Oh, I shouldn't prepare the boots, because I was thinking about upgrading. I need the tanned boots, if anything, and yes, I think this is a good upgrade to make. I've been told that I should focus on upgrading my chest piece a lot more early with Yorgrim, but I mean, this is not the one I would want. It's just kind of the same tier upgrade as honestly, the boots are a bigger upgrade because it's a plus 2 protection. This is the 1 extra protection, and the tan boots will not be upgraded for a long time to come, where the padded leather vest can get an upgrade very soon. So I'll go for the tan boots right now. That is a nice upgrade. Then we are increasing our protection even further, which will help in this dungeon that we are about to approach. And I'm feeling good. The 2 extra protection is nice. And now we are going to repair our club. We already did. So that was at the carpenter. So I think we are ready to go. I'm going to buy a little bit more food. Just one more thing. And then we're off. Alright. So a longer episode today, where we try to turn that frown upside down and smash some skeletons. It will feel good. Gotten almost nothing done this episode. That's not really true. We dug up a lot of graves and we cleared a bandit camp. Maybe I could have ended the episode, but I'm determined now. I want to keep playing, and I hope you guys want to keep watching. Let's kill some wolves and have some payback. I didn't fill up my water skin. It'll be fine. No. Okay, it's gonna dash to me. So then elusiveness. Then seize the initiative. We still take a good amount of damage from something like that. I don't know if we can rest right here. Might be too dangerous. I don't feel like clearing the whole pack. Oh, but there's more right here. Okay. I guess I didn't get a choice. Oh god, oh lord, alright. So many wolves in this tile. Yeah, I'm definitely running off the map tile at this point. We might be pulling one of them, which I think we will here. That's fine. Oh, we didn't, okay. Now I lost my bearing though. Let's just go diagonally until we hit the road or the quest site. Should be able to get back on track like that. Right, there would be a road. Another wolfpack. Incredible. But this is nothing new for Stoneshard. I'm astonished by the amount of wolves right here, like in these 2 tiles. Let's keep running. Here's the road. Oh. And some random loot. Loot is loot. Good stuff. Let's see if another enemy, a rebel, is spotted. Okay, they're pretty low tier. Good for farming. There you go with the crude falcon. Yeah, I'm not even... Let's kill him, the friend. Let's have some fun, indeed. You said it, Mr. Rebel, sir. Oh, killed him in ranged. Okay, his friend already heard it. Lovely. Look at that, we're hitting. Oh, whoops. Good. How are we doing on the XP? Nowhere close to the next level. Which means we won't level before the boss. And I'm not so sure we should fight the boss. That necromancer, like, I would have done it before because we were trying to rush that treatise. Go for the treatise. Now that that is no longer an option, and then I don't feel that time pressure. And looking at it with the eyes of reason, I feel like it would have been a bad call, and I'm pretty sure we would die here if I try to fight the boss. Maybe if we can do it onto a trap like this one, then it might be doable. But look at that, there's a room down here, but we're going north and there's no way to go south, so it's gonna loop all the way around. Big floor coming up. Okay, got a skeleton coming in right here. That's fine. We are gonna lure him onto the trap, of course. Oh, that nice. Oh, I lost the tactic by going down there. Whoops. Alright, but it's fine. Come at me. Elusiveness, which combos really nice with using traps, because it just draws out the time while I guess I don't deal damage to them, but the trap does. Let's close the door. Rest up. He hurt me a lot, even if he's the lowest tier enemy we can find in this dungeon here. But having the trap means we can be pretty confident. At least on this floor. Ooh, and another chest. Check for traps, then go for the chest. A split. Okay. I will not say anything other than I'm a little bit disappointed. I hope that's okay. Then we got this guy, and he is tough. For sure. Now we don't want to lose sight of this guy. Lose the buff. So I'll let him come closer. Oh! Okay, he did not get an attack of opportunity. But he's gonna get a chance again here. Yeah. That wasn't in the calculation. I'm not even sure we can win against him here on the trap. I mean, we should. Yeah, okay. Seize the initiative. Good. And we crit him twice. That also helps. Alright. Doing good so far. We're hungry. And we have a lot of food that is about to spoil, so we should focus on downing some of that. There's the stairs down. We're not really ready for that. Pick the lock here. An enemy archer is interesting. I don't think I want to fight him in ranged. He's resistant to piercing, and I'm significantly better than him in melee for sure. Here. But they are not onto trap pullable. Oh, we got a better bow though. That is nice. It's broken, but when we repair it, it will be a bow upgrade. And that's why I like this dungeon in particular for the ranged characters. We always get the hunting bow here. On the head I will apply healing salve. Good. Get up the bow, open the door. I guess we pick the lock, it's fine. Now, this is a low tier skeleton. Do we really need to run all the way up to the trap? Probably not with when we open with a crit. We'll wait while he has his buff here. But look at that, I should still go for the trap, right? So that took way too much damage there. And that's the lowest tier enemy in this dungeon again. It is a rough. Okay, more. We already knew that, of course. Get out the bow, open the door. The same guy again. I'm not gonna go all the way up to the trap, even though it's silly not to. Oh, I lose my tactic. Okay, then we are running. Yeah. This so far. Come with me, little skelly boy. I have something to show you. He's losing a lot of momentum for putting up that buff all the time. I lose it again. Okay, that suck. Never mind, just pull into the freaking trap. Just trying to be nice. Fight honestly. He has that buff right now. No, he doesn't. But I lose my arrows here if I shoot into the wall like that. Elusiveness. Seize the initiative. There you go. Alright. Oh, we have a mind warp. Just eat it. I know we're trying to go insane, but it'll come later. So, it's time, I think, to start smashing crates and barrels, which there are none of in this particular type of dungeon, but you know, guys know what I mean. We could do a wheel smashing here to make it a bit quicker. I don't feel like it got quicker. They're both super broken now. So that's why. Honestly, do I smash it quicker with my fists? I do. Let's not even bring those weapons, then they're too broken. Drink. I'm a little bit worried if we find a ghost. I have nothing out, but I guess I have my weapons in my other weapon set, so it should be okay. I wonder if the mace is in fact worse than the other weapons against a ghost, or does it not matter? I don't really know. Oh, whoops, here. That. Oh, I only have 12 arrows. I thought I had an extra stack with me. No, we don't. That's bad. We kind of need to save those for the boss. But I'm pretty sure, again, we're not doing the boss. Now we don't have a trap to work with, so this floor is going to be tough-a-roni. If we're lucky, we find another one. Locked. Open here. You can always right-click doors to find out whether or not they're locked. Another gemstone is nice. If we have the bale in the dungeon, the more loot we are already carrying, the more we get out of it. Another chest. just with money loot in it. It's fine. Come down here. Open this door. There's the stair down. Okay, that was quick. I'm forgetting to check for traps, which is bad. And again. Well, we put more into perception, which is nice then for spotting traps at least. Nothing else. No enemies on this floor. Huh. I don't think we found an enemy on this floor yet. No, we haven't. Huh. Big floor though. Okay, we found an archer. Those we can at least kill. I think they might be considered the weakest enemies. I don't know if elusiveness works on ranged attacks. Seems to work. Let's use the initiative. Oh, and levy bow is an even better upgrade to our bow. Lovely. It's rare that you get the levy bow from the skeletons though. I say that with a lot of confidence as if I'm an expert. I'm not really. It's just a general observation. I forgot to bring out the bow here, so we lose a bit of momentum. We get one shot off. Like, this guy might kill me. Straight up. So, I need to make a decision right now. Are we running or are we trying to fight him? Like, he could kill me. And knockback resistance 5% only. I would like to make him use his stance and then fight him. Sometimes they stop and use their stance. Oh, I did it, dum-dum. He can't get here. Then he will get an attack of opportunity at least. But that continues to be the case if I want to fight him here. I'm not going to be able to get away at all. So if I fight here, it's all in with full health. We have the tactic online. We didn't get any ranged shots on him. I mean, if I can't solo that guy at full health, then what can we do? I don't want to, but here we go. Elusiveness. We got to dodge the first one, okay. And then seize the initiative. Dodged again, perfect. We are only dealing 7. Oh, that was with a fumble, alright. I mean, oh, and here he comes with his stance. What does it do specifically? Each block is guaranteed to trigger counterattack, and a successful attack prolongs the duration and grants 1 stack of it. He has 8 turns of it, but only 1 stack, I think, at the moment. For some reason it's going up by 8% and not the 7.5. If it's 2 stacks, it should surely be even more. But the initiative loss for him will make it hard for him to hit probably, and on the other hand, we're also reducing his armor pretty quickly here. I think we're winning. He hasn't hit me yet, so even with the stance, surely... there we go. He got a hit in. He's at 52% and I'm at, well, about 86%. So I keep fighting here. Oh, we got the crit. Okay. Which also dazed him? Knockback resistance minus 25%. Oh, you don't say. So if I kick him now... Huh. Yeah, okay, that's an interesting little combo with the maces in particular, since that always has a chance to apply daze. I see, and can't use abilities, that doesn't really matter. But we got, I mean, fumbled and... Wait, what? Oh, it blocked all damage, so we actually gained nothing off of it. Alright. He's at 13%, and I got him. Okay, yeah. I mean, there's a good chance that we win, but there was probably like 20% chance that would have ended the run right there. Because if... I got crits on him, but if it's the other way around, it's just over. And so... What should I do here? You guys should let me know. Or let's have a vote. If anyone is interested in voting on that, something like that. Should Keejchen take fights like that or run like a coward? Does it make it more interesting to watch? Yes, probably. Does it make it more interesting to play? Certainly. Is it smart? No. Is it necessary? No, I suppose it's not. And will I ever get to the troll if I keep up that mentality? Probably not. So, I don't know. If we keep running away, we never will have any fights. I'm gonna go up to full health here, with the intention of not running away when we catch a fight here. Oh, but we find a trap. Of course, it's in the final room of the floor. There was literally only one enemy. Oh, no, there's another. Well, we can't pull someone from here to the trap. Not even if I dance around with the mighty kick, right? Because if I move, I'm gonna have an enemy chasing me up here. I need to step to one side of the trap. They will step up and align with me. Orthogonally. There's no way for me to get around them and push them onto the trap. No. So that trap will not work out for us. Find a rapid pill in the chest. The chests have been really disappointing in the previous episodes here. Does that cost an arrow when I do that in melee? Yes, so stop doing that. It looked to me like he was doing it as melee strike, so I thought maybe it wasn't using arrows. But I was wrong. Okay, we've got more over here. Bow out. Open door. We've got another one of these guys. And again, I don't really get to shoot at it. But here, what I can do is at least go next to the stairs. And then we will attempt to fight it honestly. We've got one hit in with the bow, which is a 9-point lead. Then we pop elusiveness here. Got away with that. He might have used his stance in that same round, and in that case he doesn't strike, and so I wouldn't get any stacks on my elusive, because it is reliant on people trying to hit you in that same turn. The effect's duration is prolonged for each dodge performed during the turn to skill's activation, right? So it's important that he actually attacks during that turn. He blocks, and then he puts up parry. That's bad. I will keep hitting, and he missed. Okay, yeah, we're doing great, all things considered. Yorgrim reflects 2 damage. Oh, we have damage reflection? I didn't know. Oh, because of we have masochism online now. Right. That also makes me take more damage, but then the damage reflection maybe kind of offsets it. It gives me pain resistance lowered. But the more pain I get, the less we pay for skills. That's how it works. Which isn't super great. Oh, he blocked. Oh no, look at that. See, now we are losing the fight. I'm gonna go one more round. He just dealt 33 to me in one round, which he shouldn't do twice in a row. And then he didn't do any damage during that round. Alright. He's at 22% health, so I mean, I'm leading. And now I'm losing, so we are gonna dodge him through the floor. Yeah, I mean, as long as we have the door chase available, I will use it like this. So here we are gonna have to heal all the way up by passing turns like this. And I'm looking at my inventory to determine whether or not we have anything else here that could help. I could probably drink this for some pain reduction. Then we are drunk for a few turns that I also want to make sure we get through before we get him up here. I don't think he regenerates. No, that's not true. We have determined that skeletons do indeed regenerate. Okay, so I'm still not rid of my pain, so I'll keep drinking. Which is fine. I'm sure the dwarf enjoys this part of the game. And after this fight, I think it's time to cut our losses and go home. I am gonna get all the way up to full health with this. And then we'll see how much he healed in the same time. He should be able to get the same amount of regeneration, I think. But I'm not sure he counts as being anywhere right now. So I'm not sure he gets to regen while I'm doing this. Alright. Let's try to move on to the side here and see where he's at. He's at 51, so he did indeed regenerate. Okay. And I don't have my tactic up. I have my elusiveness again, though. And he probably doesn't have his stance, at least. No. And it's still on cooldown. Okay. I think I'll just attack this offensive tactic. Well, it's still good. Is it worth putting up the offensive tactic in this scenario? I don't know. No. Oh, Jesus. Okay, we are blocking now. Oh, he died to the damage reflection. Oh, wow. Yeah, well, with the masochism online, we are more exposed than we have been in a long time. We have lower resistance to pain and stuff like that. We are going back now. We're not going to fight more. We are going to go up and loot that part of the dungeon that we uncovered. And then we are going to go back to the town. Call this a farming episode. And then we hope that this dungeon respawns, but I'm not sure it will now. I'm not sure what causes dungeons to respawn sometimes, but other times not. I wish I understood it. Someone tried to explain it to me in a comment. But I don't know if they know what they were talking about. I definitely did not feel like I understand it now on the other side of that. So if I misunderstood, please consider re-educating me. Yes, yeah, I don't. At this point in time, I am confident in saying that I don't know what makes dungeons sometimes respawn and other times not. I thought we had determined it was related to the boss, not killing the boss, but then we have determined since then that that is not necessarily the case. I'm gonna pull this one ghoul away from the group, put up the tactic. Shoot it, fight it. Elusiveness. Nice, alright. And then we are more than halfway to level 5, but actually we are not close. And we got Frenzy up, that's really lovely. That's the best insanity. And we are now the Insane Dwarf, which is the goal of the playthrough, so that's nice. Now we need to get safely to the town, despite being severely wounded, so I'll try not to get in any fights here. Should pick up a flyer Garrick and eat it, because it will help me deal with the pain that we are currently experiencing. We can merge these. I think the game is also really bad at using the right healing cells from the right stacks. I'm not sure why that isn't optimized. Alright, I wanna go through the forest tile, but we should do it in short incremental moves because we know that there's a ton of wolves here and it is not super reliable in stopping my movement. I still feel like that's the case. Penny bun. So all in all, I think it's been a good episode. We got some... No, that was in the last episode we got some cool loot. So we haven't actually gotten a whole lot of progress this episode. I guess we leveled and we bought that treatise that I really wanted. So it's fine. We didn't die, you know. That's always a positive thing. Now, am I lost? Oh. It might be one more tile. Oh, poacher and wolves are fighting one another. Alright, we should be able to benefit off of this. Okay. Oh no, no, I want to have vision. This wolf is standing still. Now he's just standing still. I mean, I'll take it. Sure, okay. I'll take it. I'm not sure what happened here. It was really janky. Oh, that's fine. Let's drop this short bow, which will sell for nothing, and then pick up some other stuff, like not the peasant bow. Pick up all the arrows, and the wolf pill will be worth some money. Not as much as the fox pill, but maybe can make room for it. I think we can. We should. I've been told that I was misjudging the value of the bear pelt by a whole large margin, apparently. Which, I'm sorry, but I don't know everything. Sometimes I set my mind to something not being worth picking up, and then I never pick it up again. And so if I'm wrong, I never learn. So always educate me if I say something wrong. I'm always listening. And I do read every comment on the channel. Every single one. Even if I don't get to respond to all of them, sometimes I forget, or sometimes I feel like it's decent enough as a standalone comment. There's many a reason why I sometimes do not respond. But mostly I try to respond at least to everyone. That's always the goal. And we arrive back in town, safe and sound. It has been quite a long episode, hasn't it? I'll do the selling quick, I think. Maybe not. Maybe leave it for the next episode. Yeah, we'll leave it for next episode. So let's go up and go to bed. And then probably also go to bed and be like, oh, I forgot to bring this henbane with me. I was gonna bring it out into the wilds. Maybe... Just eat. Because I'm gonna go to bed now, and so it would delete the henbane. But here we go. Oh no. Gotta buy the bed first. Alright, walk away. Go upstairs and say thank you guys for watching. I'm sorry if I was a downer this episode. I really think we got around it in a smooth enough way. And oh, is the level bow better? Yeah, this one has minus 55% accuracy. The level bow has 50% accuracy. Alright, so good enough. Sleep it away, Yorgrim, and thank you guys as always for watching. See you next time, and wish me better adventures then. Bye bye.